Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome to our latest carrier battle, one I've been wanting to do forever, and we finally found a reason to do it. Over the last month or so, I've been redoing to a modern standard our kind of historical carrier battles, 1960 to about year 2000. We've redone 1990s US carrier group versus 1990s Russian carrier group, 1980s US versus Russian or Soviet, 1970s US carrier versus 1980s UK, France, Brazil and Argentina, and today's 1960s. We usually base these around the US carrier groups because they're the most solid and strong over the last 50, 60, well, pretty much forever since carrier groups existed. First, overview. So for the 1960s US carrier group, we've got one CV, that's USS Forrestal at 81,000 tons heavy and 6 escort ships. On board are 32 F-4B Phantom, Naval Phantoms, of course, in the 1960s, the mainstay, supported by 28 A-4E Skyhawks. I had to choose a suitable opponent for them. When I do this, I want a good balanced fight with a bit of historical interest. So I've chosen UK 1970s. Finally, I've got a chance to try it out. I can't use one because UK strike groups just weren't as big as Americans, obviously, and I want a decent fight. So I've used two CVs. That's Ark Royal R09 ship, 54,000 tons heavy, and 6 escort ships, total 24 F-4K Phantoms. It'll be our usual setup. We have Bullseye here and a piece of land, Cyprus, because it just gives us something to look at. US carrier group down here, UK carrier groups up here. Why don't we start the details with the US carrier group? And we have Forrestal here. Her first air wing is going to be F-4B Phantoms. We're using the excellent mod by VSN. Now, the details are really what is going to make this interesting. It's also going to be extremely controversial. We're going to see all sorts of comments, but I've done the best that we can. So, I've given 2 fuel tanks and a gun pod, obviously. Sidewinders are very important. I can choose from B sidewinders. J, I can't have Julie. Julies were Spanish only. I can have L's and I can have P's and P5s. Well, J was available or in service in 1972. L was in service in 1977. P1 was in service 1978. P5 1979. So all of those modern all aspects sidewinders we can't use because they're all 1970s and above. The nearest we have is the B model 1956. It's possible they could have used in 1960s a slightly more modern variant, a D or an E, which we don't have in our sim, so it's a moot point anyway. However, I'm not sure it would even help that much. I think they were vacuum tube tech, just like B anyway. Pretty ghastly thing. So the best we've got to use is B sidewinders. For her, beyond visual range missiles, we have, of course, Sparrows. We have 2 variants we can choose from, E2 and F. E was 1963. Entering service, so obviously that's what I've used. F was 1976, so obviously we can't use that. So 4 Sparrows, 4 Sidewinders, all period correct as we can get. Maximum skill level, no restrictions. A4s armed with the same things, 4 B Sidewinders and a fuel tank. We also have respawning humans here in the same loadouts, and they can choose whichever they want and chop and change. If you're wondering why there's an LHA here from the 1990s, it's because you all know by now that carriers and DCS tend to get jammed up. In case that happens, we've got this here, which is just not part of our roleplay. On board are a couple of human-flown helicopters, Apache and Huey, which we can get in if we need to shoot someone who's got stuck on the cat. We have our escorts. We don't have the correct escorts. The earliest we have is the early 70s Oliver Hazard Perry frigate. But what I do have is a way of nerfing them to act a bit more like 1960s vessels. So in 1960s, we didn't have the SM2 that the OHPs are modeled with here. We had earlier model SM1. So what I've done is I've nerfed the ability for them to fire at their maximum range, and I've limited them to 40 miles. So the SM2s they fire will act a bit more like SM1s. We've got an AWACS that's probably not going to be used anyway, and that is our US Carrier Strike Group circa 1960s. Note, no anti-shipping today, just air-to-air, and you'll find out why in a minute. Next, Ark Royal 1970s UK Carrier Strike Group. The only carrier Britain had that actually operated Phantoms. 5 were planned to be converted to Phantoms, but only one ever was, and that is R09 Ark Royal. Operating after her angled deck refit 1970 to 1978 with Phantoms. You can see here she had 14 Buccaneers, 12 Phantoms, 5 Gannets, and 9 helicopters. I need at least 24 Phantoms to stand a chance of taking on the Americans, so we've gone 2. And I just realised I made a typo. I've called them FRS1. That's stupid. That's a Harrier designation. They are FG1, of course. So, we don't have Ark Royal and we don't have Eagle in DCS, which is annoying. So, I've gone back to the Colossus class, which was a smaller British carrier, and I've done my best to script twin catapult takeoff time. So Ark Royal had 2 catapults in a refit, of course. We only have 1 on Colossus, so I've messed around with stuff and I've done it as best I can to simulate the takeoff times of 2 catapults. Her air wings are 12 Phantoms on each ship, and this is going to be the interesting thing today. The British used F-4K FG1. Is a modernised version as compared to the American B from the 1960s. It had, I'm pretty sure, this is where my memory gets a bit hazy, but I think it had a better radar. Definitely had different engines. It had Rolls-Royce Bay engines, making 20% more power. It could accelerate better, but its top speed was less because they were bigger engines. That said, it's all irrelevant anyway, because the only thing I have to play with is the B model at the moment anyway. So it's actually a B model in KFG1 colours. The main difference is going to be in her missiles. The rate of change of missile technology in the 1960s and 70s was massive. The Sparrow she carries is actually the same one. I'm pretty sure, although technically the F model was 1970s, Britain never went to the F. I think we had E, and so I've stuck with E. A lot of you are going to say, what about the Skyflash? Skyflash didn't enter service until 1978, and I'm pretty sure was never actually used on the FG1 naval models either. The Sidewinders are what's really going to matter. Again, I've shown you what Sidewinders we can have. The most time-relevant one we have is the J. I'm pretty sure we never actually carried J. I think we had G. J is 1972. G is also 1972. It's kind of the same technology. So J is the closest we can get. As compared to the 1960s Sidewinders, they're a massive improvement. I'm not sure if they're all aspect, but they were certainly a lot better than the 1960s. And fuel tanks, and that's as close as I can get to the F-4K, and probably as close as I'll ever get. We've got some 1970s escorts. We've got Leander frigate. They've got, not Sea Eagle, what was their thing called? Not Sea Wolf, the one before Sea Wolf, Sea Dog, Sea Cat missiles. And that is my British twin carrier strike group. Oh, we got there, guys. As I said, there is no anti-ship. The reason is that we don't have the British anti-ship. They relied on Buccaneers. We don't have them in DCS, and we'll probably never get them, and we don't really seem to have anything like them. So I couldn't have the Bucks, and therefore I couldn't have the Americans do any anti-shipping either. You can't have one side doing anti-shipping and not the other side. So it's all air-to-air today. In 5 years, we can come back and redo this when someone builds a Buccaneer maybe, and we'll use the A4s as anti-ship or something like that. But today, it's air-to-air. Next is predictions. Now, this is a really interesting one. It's kind of why I put this disclaimer up here as well. The British have better Phantoms. They had better weapons, so they're going to hit harder than the American 1960s weapons. And usually I get a fair idea of who's going to win. I've run this through a few times, and it took a long time to try and get this even slightly balanced. And the reason I said that is because it varies wildly who wins this. In my testing, sometimes red wins and sometimes blue wins. That's very unusual to have that much fluctuation. So it really is flipping a coin this side. But I'll bring my guys in now for any comments or any predictions.
Thinking numbers. It's a lot more Americans than are Brits, so...
You've got 3 times as many nearly, so absolutely. They might just swarm the Brits.
I think the plucky Brits will take it to our American friends.
I certainly hope so, guys. Otherwise, everything's set up equal skill levels and stuff like that. Hip hip hooray was that bird.
Yeah.
Welcome in, viewers. Americans today are Poosh and Simba. Brits are Cannonball and Bird. Simba, please unpause the server. Here we go, viewers. 1960s America, 1970s Britain times 2. Let's have a look at the Americans first. Over go my beautiful humans. Phantom and... oh, A-4 Skyhawk. Very nice. You can see the AI in their lovely Jolly Rogers livery. There we go. Going to have a look at the plucky Brits, 130 miles over here. In case you skipped the briefing, we don't have Ark Royal, we don't have Eagle, we have Colossus. I guess that's the closest we're going to have. Smaller, single cap, but they'll have to do today. Oh, let's have a look at our beautiful F-4Ks. Absolutely wonderful. So my understanding, viewers, I don't get a huge time to research these videos because we have to do a video, at least one video every day, 7 a week. Plus I have to spend most of my time looking after a baby nowadays, so I do what I can. My understanding is that at the time we were running Ark Royal and Eagle, and they are big carriers. They're 40-odd thousand tonners. The 1970s hit, and Britain had all sorts of monetary woes, and so we had to scrap those big carriers, and we had to go to smaller, cheaper, more affordable Invincible class with their Harriers. We had plans, I think we had grand plans of 5 carrier strike groups filled with Phantom Ks, but it never happened. So when we finally gave up in 1978, the Phantom Ks were signed over to the RAF, I'm pretty sure. Speaking of babies, viewers, my excuses, my baby was up all night sick. So that meant I was up all night sick, and so running on no sleep. So lots of mistakes today, but it should be fun still.
The British had a big carrier plan. I think it was just called the CVA carrier design.
Mm-hmm.
And there were supposed to be, I think, 4 to 5 of them, which were supposed to be large super carriers.
Yeah.
With their 4 Phantoms, and then the government went, you know what, no, you're not having these.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the time period, it was 1970, so I'm guessing it was the crunch of the 1970s that did it. That's my best
It was, and so they converted 2 Audacious class of Eagle and Ark Royal into ability, well, they tried to actually convert Eagle into Phantom design, and it didn't work, so only actually Ark Royal had the Phantom.
Oh, was Eagle smaller than Ark Royal? I thought they were same class.
They were the same class, but for some reason Eagle went through a conversion but never got the Phantoms in the end.
Oh, wow. Viewers, let me know. My naval 1970s history of Britain is obviously absolutely non-existent, so let me know why Eagle never got the Phantoms.
They did do tests, but then they never fully, I think, launched it with Phantoms on.
Roger. Also, I noticed, viewers, Phantom, I know odds and sods, but I don't know a huge amount of Phantom. Why does the B in the American have that bit there? What is that hanging off the bottom of the nose? Is it a camera?
It was supposed to be an IR detector.
Oh, it's an IR. Right. I noticed the British one doesn't
It's not.
have it.
That's what it was supposed to be.
The Tomcat had an IR, but they gave it up because it was terrible. And they had the DCS instead.
Same thing with the F4.
Right, distance between fronts is 50 miles. Simba out in front doing a thing. Although the radars are moderately good in these aircraft, the missiles are absolutely hopeless. I don't know what the max ranges they're going to get on their Sparrows is, but if anyone shoots over 20 miles, I'll be absolutely amazed. And the Sidewinders are all pretty ghastly, especially the 1960s ones, guys. Distance between fronts of 37 miles. It's Cannonball versus Simba. I'm obviously massively biased towards the British here, viewers. Also, viewers, let me know, did the K model or did the FG1 have an interior gun? Or a gun pod? I suspect an interior gun, but let me know.
It should have had an interior because it was based off the Juliet.
26 miles. Who's going to get that first shot out? I can see Simba raging. Raging! Engine, he had J17, Pratt & Whitney J79s, I think, with about 18,000 pounds, maybe 16,000 pounds of thrust. These guys had the Spays from Britain with 20,000 pounds. For what good it did. And we got a missile out at a staggering 15 miles. An old, ghastly old Sparrow. Right, will it do anything useful? Thing is, we're so spoiled in this sim, viewers. We've got 90s AMRAAMs, which are perfect and work every time. We've got, you know, even our own versions of 2020's weapons, which pretty much work perfectly every time. soon as you get old 1960s stuff, could it hit? Could it friggin' hit? I would put some chaff out. Oh, wow! Well, there's me being wrong again. It really did hit. I did not expect that.
RWR's on.
Go on, Bird.
Firm.
If you know how to. There's Bird flying in formation with a Sparrow, just to show off his fine, fine Royal Navy paint livery. Action's about to happen, viewers. More missiles out. Simba Wimba going all nuts on this dude. I can't remember if these are Mark 4 missiles or Mark 2 missiles. The early Sparrows are Mark 2. The later ones are Mark 4. I can't remember what the E was. I'm guessing Mark 2. And completely destroyed by that aircraft. A dogfight between Phantom and Bird. Was it a good dogfight? Almost certainly not. What was it known as, guys? The Flying Brick.
Lead-nose diesel fighter.
Lead-nose diesel fighter for the British one, viewers. Lead-nose diesel fighter. I could really have used Matrix being here today. You'd know a lot more about this than me. What a Bird. You're nearly going to get a shot on him. Oh, a thing is happening here. Now Simba's gone for a merge. Only one death so far. That's the ineffectiveness of these missiles. 4 missiles fired, 1 death. Simba trying to get his ghastly 1960s Sidewinders. No, he's got lost.
Nope. Blackout model.
That's the thing. You will survive. I will survive. But still trying to get the lead-nose diesel fighter. If you know how to drop your fuel tanks, do it. If you don't bother. What we're going to get is lots and lots of people spinning around each other in circles today, viewers, and probably not much action. But, well, no, you know what I mean, not many kills. But that's Phantom, I'm afraid. Good evasion. Notch. Pretty easy missile to notch by all accounts.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh, Bird! I've never seen that before. Well, welcome Tom Cruise and Goose in circa Top Gun 1986. Flat spin. Goose ain't going to be singing no more. That's quite impressive. That means it must have an EFM. Look at me knowing what I'm talking about. Simba is fully on someone's 6. Now, does he know the buttons to get the gun and missile working? I don't know. That's the Simba problem. Yes, he does. In the middle of all this carnage, a guns dogfight. Viewers, who would have thought? Lead-nose diesel fighter. It's called a lead-nose diesel fighter, viewers, because it handled terribly and it made a load of smoke. Like a diesel. Still, only one guy dead. No one can kill each other. Why? It's so ineffective. Miss. Notch easily, as usual. Alright, someone will kill someone at some point. Simba gets a missile out! Oh, what happened? I didn't see it. It missed, I think. 1960s missiles, question mark? Oh, we got him! Lead-nose diesel fighter is 100% out.
Got him at
AIM 9P. Huh. Apparently I gave one aircraft a P instead of a Juliet. That is gonna upset the viewers. Tell me I haven't made an error. Tell me I haven't made a massive error. Well, I did say I haven't made any sleep, viewers. P, 1978. We can maybe just get away with it. P was 1978. I meant to give them J's. Man, how did I not spot that? Alright, well, let's carry on for now, viewers. Right, so far, 2 Brits lost? How did that happen? And 1 American lost.
That's because I killed 2 Brits.
Yes, quite. Missile missed. Merges. Good evasion, my friend. Chaff and a bit of dodging. Cures whatever ails you. Pushes in the merge, more Sparrows fired. Oh man, yeah, oh god damn it, viewers. I've accidentally given the Brits the P, which is slightly better than they have. You know what, let's stick with it and see what happens. Like I said, I've set this whole thing up basically on zero sleep, and it's surprisingly difficult to get this right. I meant to give them the J, because I think they're operating the G in real life from 1972, and J is very similar to the G. P is more modern, 1978. It's a lot better than that other series, which is kind of annoying. It's really hard to know what to watch here. Right. 3 Americans down. 2 Brits down. Okay, 3 all. 3-4. 4-4. All the killing's happening now. I just can't find it. Bearing in mind the missile tech difference, the Americans are doing admirably, as I like to say. Evaded. Wow, look at all these Brits. They are absolutely fuming angry. A B model might hit. Oh my god, a B model hit a Brit. Wow. Sparrows flying at each other. 5 Brits down to 4 Americans down. Who would have thought? I can't tell you how bad those 1960s Sidewinders are, viewers. They are so bad. They don't really track a maneuvering target at all. There's Poosh. Poosh looks all kinds of angry. Oh, yeah, it's an A4, I forgot. There's a good chance the A4 can outmaneuver the F4.
I think so. Can't keep up, though.
6 Brits down. Oh dear, this isn't going well at all. No, he certainly can't keep up. Go on, plucky Brits. Lead-nosed diesel fighter at its best. We've got a missile coming in. Whomp! Miss, of course. Have any Sparrows hit yet?
I think Simba had one, didn't he?
Yes.
Yep.
Jeez.
I've killed 2 Sparrows.
Fine.
Yeah, the same guy, twice.
7 Brits down, 5 Americans down. Come on, Brits, with your slightly cheaty missiles. Fight, fight, fight. Because it's so close in, viewers, the kills are so quick, it's impossible for me to see them. I want to show you something. Ah, another Brit down. Dynamic, come on! Rarely did they do this bad. 9 Brits down to 6 Americans down. You've got to do better, Britain. Oh, Phantom's going to the vertical there. Simba's all over someone. Leave my beautiful Brit alone. Having to deal with the ghastly handling of the F4. Escape with your big spay engines. 10 Brits down. 6 Americans down. These are not what I wanted or expected. Haha! Simba got lost in the cloud. Suck it. Right. Missed. Where's that going? It's bending. It's bending! Alright, I'm getting better at filming it now, viewers. Still 10-6. Come on, Brits, use your better missiles. Bending. $11-6. Dog, damn it. Will you just leave my people be? We are 18 minutes into the simulation. It's 12v7. No, come on, Brits. Americans just got such a good start this time. Just can't... Look, there's Bullseye. Look how well tactically the Americans have done. And this is annoying because it never... They did go a couple of times like this in practice, but... Very rarely did the Americans do this well in practice. 2-to-1 kill ratio. In fact, they never did. Just shows what happens. You put it on multiplayer, put humans in the mix, everything changes. Oh, bird getting gunned.
That's an annoying RWR tone.
Yes, it is. RWR tone of your impending doom. Come on, bird. Use that bird British sexiness you've got there. That's one thing that American doesn't have. Still 12-7. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Don't look and it won't happen. Don't look and it won't happen! Nah, you missed! A friggin' Skyhawk's disappeared. You got a Skyhawk on you as well now, bird.
Oh, fun!
Yes. It's a cheeky little, nippy little fighter. Oh my god, 14-7! Why? Are they doing so well? Stop it! We're already dead! Don't force me to jump in a plane, I'll friggin' do it. $15-7. Oh, come on. I think it has a snowball effect, viewers. I think once one side gets a start, on the other side it just snowballs, and the killing becomes exponential. I think that's what's happened.
Are you saying I sparked a victory for the Americans?
No, I'm not giving you any credits in, but yes, finally an American down. That's the feel, because I've been setting this up, viewers, and trying it many times, and it just seems like the Americans just got the momentum going. And they just can't be stopped this time. My massive apologies to the British. Oh, look at how far we are. They are past Bulls. 20 miles past Bulls. These sons of bitches. Go on, little man. Go on, little man. Run. Run to the hills. The Cypress Hills. Look for freedom. And girls. Alright, well, you know what? Anything can still happen.
Yes, Cannonball can somehow pull this out.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Yeah, because Bird isn't.
Yeah, every time you're in there, bird, you're chased by 51 of them. I ran a few practice goes of this, obviously, to get it all balanced and fair, viewers, and it ebbed and flowed, but the majority of the time, the Brits actually won, which is why I'd put that disclaimer on the briefing, because I thought they were going to win again. But it's just not materialised this time. More than 2-to-1 kill ratio. I kind of like these close-in battles, viewers. Let me know what you think. I prefer them to the kind of 200-mile sniping battles. I kind of like the fact that the missiles are just like throwing a pile of monkey poo at someone. They're just useless. Useless. Of course, it's airmanship and gunfight. Nothing more I like than airmanship and gunfights. Miss.
Well, it was honorable, Cannonball.
Someone had some honor. Oh, a missile went right past his face. 29. Leave us alone. Missile went straight past.
Simba, I'll give you that one.
Did you hit the blackout model?
Hit some kind of G-lock.
Yeah.
That was it.
$24 minutes in, 22-9. Come on, there's a couple of you left. Well, the Americans friendly firing like they always do. 1 Phantom, I need you to friendly fire.
Very careful.
Yes, a Brit fired a missile. A Brit fired a missile. Oh, dog, damn it. I will give you gold. Just friggin' flying formation with him now. 24-9. Oh, this is despicable.
America! Heck yeah!
Must have been a glitch in the code, Simba.
Old Royal Navy Phantoms up. Uh-oh.
We've still got a few good old boys left. We're not giving up yet. No, don't you hit me. Don't you hit us. Don't you do it. No! Come on! Who gets hit by a bee? Friggin' heck.
Caps intro. I dealt with any 7s at 20 miles. Simba, I'll be your Huckleberry at 17 nautical miles.
No, so I'm going to cut that bit out. God damn it, another B model, another kill. There's so many of them, they can always find an angle. That's the problem, viewers. Saturation, of being saturation bitches like the Americans always are. Well done. No, come on, come on, not a B, not a B, anything but a B. Dodge. You're going to the sea, I am going to... Good. Good Brit. Jesus Christ. We've got so many targets, you would think we'd just be smashing missiles out everywhere.
Yeah, Cannonball. You got like 3 on your tail.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm watching that. Fortunately, they're missing.
Should I effect to the British side?
That capped effect.
I will. I'm waiting for my last AI and then I'm going to jump on and freaking level the score out. Because this is ridiculous. Oh, cannonball. Oh. The good Lord saw fit to give you another Rolls Royce Spey. I suggest using it. Well. Good.
Yeah, I could. Everything in the cockpit guy.
It's jolly exciting, nothing else, if not frustrating, viewers. No. Ah, dog, damn it. Right, how many AI? We've still got AI in the game. No, we haven't. Have we? No, we haven't. Damn it! Americans win. Right, that's it. I'm flying. I'll do this myself. Where's the Phantom? Right, viewers. Sometimes you just got to get stuck in. Get your sleeves rolled up. Right, who knows how to fly a Phantom? Wow, I start really slow. Right, gun arm. Check. Gunfire. Sweet, that doesn't work. Alright, let's try something else. Master arm. Guys, where's the friggin' master arm?
Middle of the dog bones, second foot to the left. Switch to the, it's got the big
on nuke all.
In the middle of the dog bone.
Yeah, to go up.
Yep, go up.
Why doesn't my gun fire? Right. Fucking video game. Oh, all my controls have got reset. Well, that's DCS, I'm afraid, viewers. Well, I can eject still, maybe. Yes. Right, I can't even do that. Sea Cats are out! Right, we can still win by just having the Americans charge their faces into Sea Cats, viewers. That's okay, because the Sea Cat was possibly the world's worst ever effort at making a missile. I mean, look at the thing. It looks like a effing guppy. Come on, fly at us, come at us. Come at us, Americans. They've won, so let's just take them out there. Lead them into the Leanders and we'll friggin' guppy fish their faces. Oh, sweet. It's trying to friendly fire one of my own guys. Ladies and gentlemen, Sea Cat. Sea Dog. Yes, Cannonball. You dodging. God.
Not well. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're doing that. They're really angry. The Americans have got even more angry. Get another one. Yes, 2 Americans just ran into each other. You know what? At this point, guys, I will take anything I can get. Sea Cat. Worst missile ever! Ich hasse dich! Please hit him. Why did we bother even having SAM defense?
You know when you watched Wile E. Coyote against the Roadrunner?
Yes,
And they always had like these Acme bombs? That's what the Seacat reminds me of.
What's it even meant to
A
hit?
cartoon.
Can't get more than 400 knots. We did improve. We made Seawolf viewers, which is a hell of a lot better. But in fact, I don't even know why we've got this rubbish one in game. Seawolf was 70s. We should have the better one.
Oh, get him! Get him! Get him!
Your wing. Don't lose your wings. Come on, head on, Seacat. Do it, do it, do it. Sweet, you're going straight by and didn't do anything. I could make a better missile, and I'm terrible at making missiles in real life. You know, that one gone to space. If it had any power, it would. Oh, they're just basically strafing our boats now. Yeah, sweet. The friggin' A4 is blowing our carrier up. Oh, I'm so ill. Can't hit the friggin' A4. Britain has embarrassed me today, and I've even cheated by accident. I put better missiles than we even had. Is Poosh going to help you? Oh, sweet. This missile has gone all the way up and is now coming down to hit our own carrier. Ladies and gentlemen, Britain in the 1970s.
Well, Cap, you should know, cheaters never prosper, and this is what happens.
Worse happened when I cheat, you see, guys. It goes even worse. Oh, well. Oh, the Americans are going home. They're going home. I yield. I give up. Go on, Poosh. Get shot or do something, and then we'll pause it.
As long as if Simba can land on the carrier.
Go on, Simba, land on the carrier.
Ooh, and that tiny little thing on the British side?
They're smashing our carriers up.
That's gonna be fun. I'm definitely down to give it a try.
Bofors are firing now. We're down to 1940 Bofors. God damn it. I reckon if I chuck Pickles the cat at an aeroplane, it'll be better than Seacat.
These Seacats are literally just going by poof.
I know, it's so annoying. This one's got him. This one's gonna get him.
Oh,
This
no.
one's gonna get him. Yeah, come on, Seacat. I will pay you gold. Gold bullion. Oh, come on.
Oh, terrible!
He's literally trying to get shot. Seacat only rated to take down C5 Galaxy on finals. Oh, and Poosh is landing. He had so much time, he even did his friggin' milsim circuit.
Again, these Seacats are horrible.
Not fair.
Who should just watch and go buy him all these missiles that are missing?
He's just busy doing his milsim. He hasn't got time to worry about missiles.
Poosh, you might need a hook.
Doing his
Trying to find out
checklist.
where the button is.
Right side.
Yeah!
Oh, it finally got him!
Suck!
Got me finally.
Bye, Poosh. What happens when you do milsim 24 circuits before landing? Are you going to do it, Simba? Come on then. Last roll of the dice. Viewers, I'll debrief. It's weird. I thought Britain was going to win. Like I said, probably 75% of the time in practice, everything set up the same as this. Britain won. 25%. America won. America never did this well. Never got a 2-to-1 kill ratio. So I'm as surprised as you are. Why? It's because they got a good start. And I've been watching, I'm watching it obviously, and what seems to happen is if you get a good start, you always keep slightly better numbers. And when it comes to dogfights and stuff like that, numbers are important. And when you've got bad missiles like this, and it just snowballs. And like I said, it kind of exponentially works its way down, and you slowly push further and further in. It was just a thrashing. It was a plain old thrashing. And I didn't expect it. And like I said, I even accidentally gave Britain, I'm very tired, and I accidentally gave Britain better missiles than they're supposed to, and still it didn't help. And it was a good, you know what it was, guys? If nothing else, it was a good laugh and it was some fun. Maybe even some friends were made along the way. I'm not sure about that, but it's a big target, so he should get hit by Seacat really easily. Which I'm now changing to Sea Dog because it's so terrible. The dog of a friggin' missile.
I think Poosh drained them all. Oh no, there's one.
Yeah!
Oh, he got it this time!
That cheered me up. Seeing Simba burn and die always cheers me up a little bit more than Poosh anyway. And splash. Alright, viewers, we died really badly, and there's nothing else to say about that. So I will not say anything else. Anything from my pilots? What was it like in there? It looked like an absolute mess.
It was. I couldn't sort anybody out. I shot one down, but he was pretty well clear. Every time I got a lock, I just couldn't shoot because there's just too many people in there.
F4 flies like a dog. I can't wait for a heat blur model and see how we do then. We can do
It's
it.
probably still going to fly like a dog. That's how they flew. All right, viewers. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. That's the end of our historical carriers for now. I think we're all a bit burnt out, but it was good fun. Bye-bye for now.